What up guys, with Season 1.5 coming to a close this Friday, I decided to make this video to discuss what the community has been lighting up social media over, ever since NetEase released their upcoming patch notes for Season 2. A lot of community members, myself included, are super hyped about them announcing a new hero will release every 30 days. I'm excited, you're excited, your mom's excited, and I'm excited with your mom, but it raises the question, wouldn't this affect the long-term balance of the game? I've been seeing this question everywhere, and it's got me thinking deep. But to answer it, we have to look back at the history of team shooters in general, to better encapsulate this potential problem, starting with Team Fortress, released way back in 2007 by Gabe Newell to be the next-generation successor of Unreal Tournament. This game paved the way for what we now in modern day coin as the hero shooter, and featured 9 different operatives classified under the power, the pick, and the provision. Later with future games we would adapt this into what we now call today, the tank, the DPS, and the support class. But during Team Fortress' run there never truly was much discussion about character oversaturation, mostly because in a lot of ways it was the first of its kind, and with only 9 characters on the roster, you couldn't possibly say that there are too many. Years later we would get a bunch of different Team Fortress 2 clones, such as Lawbreakers, Paladins, Team Fortress Fortnite hybrids like Apex, and the like. But for the sake of trying to keep this video short and make life easier on my text-to-speech bot, we will focus on only the big releases. Next, being cultural icon, we all know as Overwatch. Most of you already know, but Overwatch was created by Blizzard in 2016 after a failed movie campaign based on the World of Warcraft universe, originally starting with an at the time massive roster of 21 heroes. Blizzard wanted to take a note from Valve's book and bring the 3-class system into modern gaming, originally starting with the tank, DPS, and strategist role. The game would slowly over the years release one new character every 1 to 2 seasons, but other than a few characters being extremely broken upon launch and later being patched into oblivion, there never truly was a discussion about there being an overabundance of characters to pick from. To find a true comparison for Marvel Rivals' future plans, we would have to actually look to the online MOBA catalog of games to find a true comparison. Games like Dota 2 and League of Legends, both originally starting off with roughly 40 champions each, after a decade's worth of different seasons, both of their rosters have ballooned up to nearly 200 characters each, and many returning fans of their series are saying that it's nearly impossible to get back into the game after a long hiatus, due to the sheer volume of different metas and heroes to pick from. To put this into perspective, it took League of Legends 14 years to grow from 45 launch heroes to currently sitting at a whopping 170 in total, which when you do the math is still a slower pace than NetEase planning on dropping 1 hero every 30 days. So the community is more than justified to be afraid of the upcoming changes threatening to further damage the competitive life of the game. But the reason I made this video today is because I would like to ask you all something, knowing what you currently know about the skill classes, along with everything I just explained about having 3 different archetypes. Don't you believe that moving forward, there will be safeguards set in place to ensure that their game will not turn into the next Dota 2? Okay, so picture this. There are currently roughly 5 different playstyles that each hero falls under: dive, anti-dive, ranged poke, close range brawl, and middle range hybrid. I tried to simplify them for more casual viewers so I don't waste more of your time with encyclopedia explanations, but basically you're gonna either play close range, long range, or as a protector. And no matter what, other than a few hybrids that can do multiple things like Mr. Fantastic, each player's kit is specifically designated to fall under one of those categories. Another example, the game currently has a shortage of backline heroes that can peel for supports. And as a result, the next 2 heroes being released is a tank who excels at peeling, and a high mobility support that will likely need less help in the backline due to his increased mobility. So down the line a year from now when the roster is up to 60 heroes, what I am saying is that it won't matter. Just as long as NetEase stays on top of making sure they know what is missing and what is not. There can only be 12 heroes on the field at once, so no matter what, there will always only be a handful of metas and things to either match or counter them. So the game can have 5,000 different characters, and it won't matter because there will be an equal amount of balance to level out any potential spam. In Season 1, we all thought that Venom Spider-Man combo would run the game forever. But come Season 1 of 5 that already changed, and now the meta is slowly starting to turn into 2018 Overwatch goats. Things are moving and shaking at rapid fire pace, and aside from my own personal suggestion of maybe adding 2 more extra ban slots per team moving forward, I truly think the game is in a good place. But anyways, that's just my 2 cents guys. If you guys think different, then please don't hesitate to tell me in the comments section below. And if you made it this far, then consider leaving a like, and letting me know if I should make more long-form videos like this one. Until next time,